friends, welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. I'm here in my kitchen this evening. Boy, is it a lovely kitchen to be in. Seriously, it is just a stunner. And it is the most fun to cook and bake in. I'm telling you, I just love the way that it's like laid out. I love the distance between the two. It's like close but not too close. I think it's further than a lot of like galley kitchens are, but it's still close enough that it's like, okay, I'm here, but I'm here. It's just like one back and forth step. And also, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but it is the best for unloading dishes from the dishwasher because most of the stuff is going in this drawer, like my plates and stuff. It's like bam, 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 bam. Super, super convenient. Anyway, I digress. One of these days, I'll give you, after I like really spend some quality time, I've seen a lot of videos and it was super helpful for me when I was trying to design my kitchen. I watched a lot of like, 10 things I love about my kitchen and 3 things I hate or something, whatever it is. Different things about, regrets, even for not just kitchens, but for all over the house. Things that people did and didn't like about what they did or what they wish they would have done differently. Videos like that, when you're in the process of deciding, designing, all of that stuff for your house, videos like that were super, super helpful. So hopefully after I spend even a little bit more time living in the house and working in the kitchen and all those things, I would love to do some videos like that so that, after a year, what do I wish that I would have done differently? Thankfully, I'm very happy with the house so far. Like, the things that I wish I would have done differently are very, very small. But I should really keep a list of that. And then sometime I'll do a video and kind of talk about that just because I know how much on the other side of the screen, that was helpful for me when other people did that. I watched a ton of kitchen videos where people just talked about, what they liked about what they did and what they didn't like and mistakes that they made and things that they love. Really, really helpful when you're working on figuring that out. So someday I will do that, but not today, because today I am working in the kitchen doing a little bit of baking. So a family friend has a birthday coming up this week, and I am making him a cake. This morning I made the actual cake of it. I made a carrot cake, 2 circular carrot cakes, and this afternoon / evening now, I am planning on decorating that. A fun little birthday cake. So that's my plan for this evening. But I'm excited to share with you about the sponsor of this video, Craftsy. It has gotten me very excited to bake cakes again. I used to make cakes quite often just for fun, but I feel like I haven't really had a lot of time to do fun creative things over the last few years while I've been renovating this house. What a time sucker, but it's so worth it. But now that things are getting settled and feeling a little bit less crazy, I've been thinking a lot about getting back into some of the more creative things that I used to do quite often, like baking, painting, crocheting, and stuff like that. So I know that a lot of my viewers are DIYers like myself, so I wanted to introduce you to Craftsy. Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative. Craftsy offers over 2,000 inspiring classes for makers of all skill levels with step-by-step instruction in more than 20 categories like knitting, cooking, sewing, painting, and so many more. There are so many great videos and topics to choose from. I've been really enjoying watching and learning about cooking and baking, and I'm excited to dive into watercolor videos and maybe do some paintings for around the house. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes, exciting projects, and mouth-watering recipes. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click on the link in the video description will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. This offer is valid for new members only, and you can claim yours by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the description below. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. So I'm going to whip up some cream cheese frosting. next step. Okay, now the fun shall begin. I think I'm gonna put the cake on this little guy because I don't have a good cake platter. I thought about borrowing my mom's because she'll be going to the party as well, but I forgot. So I don't know, this is like a serving platter or something, but it'll work. I have the 2 cakes and they are 9-inch rounds. Good. Okay, so I'm going to set that there. I know this is not my typical video, but we have worked so hard on this kitchen and I just want to show you how wonderful it is to bake in. Also, I know I don't have my actual forever stools here, but having the stools here on the counter is like thebomb.com. Even just like to sit here and do something at counter height, just to sit is so wonderful. I love it. So I have these little things that I found. I don't even remember getting them or know where they're from, but I don't know, I found them in the move. They're little, like they have like a little plastic, I want to say a 1M. I don't know where I pulled that from, but I'm guessing it's probably what this tip is. I don't even remember. I haven't done cakes in years, honestly. But I feel like that's what it's called. So I'm going to use it because it's easy to throw away and you don't have to wash it. It's just my favorite thing. And so like I said, I'm really no professional in the way of cake decorating, so that's not what this is about. I'm just making a basic something or another for a pal, but I will show you anyway. I made a double recipe of the frosting because one thing I don't like is when cakes don't have enough frosting. So I like to do this in the middle, so it's not just like a tiny layer. So I have this memory as a child of like baking things, and this was like, you know, way before YouTube was a big thing or whatever, and baking things and like acting like I was on a cooking show, like talking to the fake camera or whatever, and so it's kind of funny to be here making a video of baking a cake. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do like a flattish thing on top so that I can write happy birthday Reed or whatever on it, and then do little rosettes around the side with this guy. It smells really yummy though. That's not working out right. This is just water, by the way. Alrighty, I'll do something else around the top. That's at least kind of smoothish to write on. Not bad. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a green, maybe, for some words. Wow. Okay, this isn't my favorite scenario ever because I realized that I'm out of regular bags like that are specifically for this. So I'm using a sandwich bag, which is gonna have to do, but it's not as ideal. So, got this little tip, and I also don't have any toothpicks. Usually I would go and like write it with a toothpick first, so that you kind of have an idea and you're not just totally freehanding it, but I don't have any toothpicks. So at this point, we're just gonna wing it, which is pretty standard Abby stuff. Maybe I should have put a little bit more powdered sugar in this, but I didn't. So, let's see how this goes. What's going on? No, don't do that. Almost went off, but we made it. Okay, how do we write this differently and more fun? You know what, maybe I'll do, that's a little risky. What if I did little things and then go around it with the green? I don't know if it'll fit. Those seem a bit big. What if we did, I'll do the outline first. Be okay because it's covered up. Gotta get those air bubbles out. Okay, so I'm going to do a slightly lighter color green and kind of fill in the inside of that. I'm going to add a little blue, just to give it something different. It's not really changing that much. Or maybe it's completely blue. Okay, so I just got like a little star tip, and I'm going to try to fill in the outline with this blue color. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna fill this in, and then I'm gonna do the little big stars, rosettes, I think they may be called, I don't know, around the outside. But then I had this great idea with this little star thing. I could put a few little spots, like a little stars around in there, just to kind of bring the blue in a little bit. And I think it'll be really cute. Okay, wow, we are done. Nothing too fancy, but it's pretty cute. I feel like the things around the side are not that spectacular, but what I was realizing is that is because it is like buttercream. Well, it has cream cheese and butter, obviously. But in the past when I've done this, especially around like a whole cake, I've used buttercream that has shortening in it, which obviously is very artery clogging and stuff, but boy, does it do a good job. It definitely holds up better than actual butter does. But that's okay. I'll probably store this in the fridge until the party, and I think it'll all hold together just fine. Looks pretty cute. I think he'll like it. So I hope you enjoyed this little segment. I know it's something very different from what is usually playing on A Drill and a Dream, but you just never know, honestly. And like I said, we have all worked so hard on this kitchen, you guys watching every step along the way, so I wanted you to be able to enjoy some of the fun of cooking here. It really is a blast. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is truly such a joy to be here in this house. After all that time, every day I look around and I'm like, wow, we are here. And it turned out so much better than I could have even imagined. I mean, everything just came together so beautifully. And the joy of being here and cooking in this kitchen is just over the top. So on the next video, I'm sure we will be back to working hard, doing something to increase the beauty or organization of this house. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this little change of pace, and I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream.